47, 48, 49, 50. Yep, there are 50 stars on the American flag. Did you know that each star represents a different state? Yeah, the American flag represents a lot of things for a lot of people. And for many, it represents the sacrifices that so many gave for this country. So, because of that, it's important to show our gratitude. This episode is focused on being thankful for veterans.
Wimee creates all the day through, and you can do it too. Think of words and of rhymes that make Wimages, please do. A do, do-do-do-do-do, a do-da-da-do-ba-do.
So friends, share with me something you are thankful for. Are you ready? May there always be sunshine. May there always be blue skies. May there always be family. May there always be me. So, what is it you're thankful for? It could be anything at all. It could be simple. It could be big. It could be something from a long time ago. It could be something that maybe's coming up. Who knows? I'm going to check with some friends backstage as well as you, friends at home. So I'm going to go to Michael. Hey, Michael, what is something that you are thankful for?
I'm thankful for my beautiful children.
Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Did you just posted that right before I came to you? That's fun. That's perfect. Thanks, Michael. May there always be children. May there always be family. May there always be trees. Ooh, may there always be babies. Babies and kids and family, they like to climb trees too. I'm thankful for climbing trees. May there always be, let's see, I'm thankful for you watching the show. Oh, you just wrote you. This is so fun. Michael and I are connected. Joe, you and I are connected. Oh, yeah, Colleen. Colleen's running the show. Hey, Colleen, we want to say hi real quick. I'm thankful for you to run the show. Thanks. There she is. Thanks, Colleen. May there always be Colleen. May there always be librarians. May there always be Joe. May there always be us. Okay, let's do one more verse. See, Director Adams is with us on the show later. I'm going to ask Director Adams right now for something she's thankful for. Director Adams, I'm going to put you on the spot. What do you think?
I'm thankful for my health.
Oh, that is so true, so beautiful, and I hear you. Okay, may there always be health. May there always be grapefruit. I was thinking about grapefruit and fresh fruitable vegetables and food and good food. May there always be toys. May there always be us. Friends, thanks for sharing some ideas with us, and I hope you keep singing that song. Now, guess what? Today, it's a special edition of Message from Moby because recently, Moby and we took a little road trip. It's time for On the Road with Moby. Sing it, Moby! Anything is possible, anything at all. Anything is possible, we just can't do it all. This is such a good day for a road trip. I'm here at Veterans Park. This is the opening to the exhibition Voices. I'm thankful that veterans have expressed how they feel through artwork. Let's take a look. The bald eagle. It's indigenous only in North America, and this piece of art is stunning. The way it was all built together. I love bald eagles. Wow. People are taking the time to write messages to those who are serving or have served to
to express their gratitude. I'm thankful people are writing these messages. I'm gonna write one right now, too. For veterans and many artists, it's hard to express what you feel inside. Art's a great way to convey that. It's so powerful to try to get a sense of what the artists feel based on what they've created. I can relate to some of the feelings.
Whoa, that's amazing! It's a plane flyover. That is such a beautiful tribute.
This was so wonderful. I'm so thankful for the veterans who are sharing what they feel through the artwork. I really appreciate their stories and their service to our country.
Wow, that was so beautiful. Moby and I had such a good time on that trip. That was during Art Prize in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And man, like Moby noticed the artwork that the veterans created, and I'm thankful for veterans and those who serve now and all the public servants. Man, I could go on. And Director Adams, who you saw a little bit ago, she's from the Michigan Veterans Affairs Agency, and she'll be with us later to talk more about thankfulness. Well, friends, right now, it's time for today's 3-sentence story, beginning, middle, end. And the 3 words come from you. Let's write a story, friends. Share a person, place, or thing. We love nouns for this little game. In the first sentence, I set the scene. In the second sentence, there is a problem. No. In the third sentence, what do we have? Solution! I'm always thankful for that solution. And the solutions are there. Just gotta keep working, keep figuring it out, keep thinking. All right, friends, how do we set the scene? Oh, birthday! I love it. Okay, birthday. Let's see. Last month, Moby and I and friends got together to celebrate Moby's birthday. It's a fun story. Okay, but oh no! The problem. Problem could be big problem. Ooh, Director Adams.
No
What do you
cake.
think? Oh, no cake!
No
Oh no! Oh, thank you for helping us out, Director Adams. There's no cake. Okay, so we got to figure out how to solve this problem. So here we go. From the top of the first sentence, then the second one. Here we go. Moby and I and all our friends got together to celebrate Moby's birthday. It was time for dessert when we realized there was no cake. Oh no! What happened? There was some type of miscommunication, or I wonder, I'm going to add a detail. I'm going to say that, let's see, it's an animal. I'm going to add to the story. I'm going to revise my second sentence, and I'm thinking of an animal. An animal ate the birthday cake. That's what happened. So the second word could be frog. A frog ate the cake. Okay, so first word's birthday. A frog ate the birthday cake. Okay, so how do we figure this out, friends? A frog ate the cake. There's no cake. What do we do? Maybe there's a neighbor nearby that, lettuce. The solution, friends, lies in lettuce. Okay, here we go. From the top, with lettuce as the solution. Okay. Moby and our friends and I got together to celebrate his birthday last month. It was time for dessert, and we realized a frog ate all of the cake. Oh! Just then, Grandma said, I've got some salad in the refrigerator, and we can have salad for dessert. My friend Moby and I, we all said, we're grateful for that. We could put maybe some frosting on the lettuce. All right, so, friends, here's what we're going to do. We are going to find out. We're going to mix things up a little bit here. We are going to go to Sara first for today's Language Explorers. Hi, Sara.
Hi, Wimee. You know,
I was thinking that it was interesting because frogs don't eat cake, but they eat lettuces. I am guessing they eat lettuce. Maybe the frog, the original cake was made out of lettuce, and that's why the frog ate it. So, the story can be anything, right?
That is so fun. So, because you shared the word lettuce, and then, wait, I'm thinking this through. We can continue to work on this. That's what I love about writing and stories. Should we change it that the cake was a lettuce cake, and that's why the frog ate it?
So I made a lettuce cake.
Oh.
You can't see there, but it's made out of lettuce.
Oh, cool.
And this is the first word, actually, Wimee. This is the word birthday in English. You say, in Spanish, you say cumpleaños. Cumpleaños. And that is a composed word. Cumpleaños. So años means years. Años.
Oh.
And this is when you turn años. You
turn another year.
Turn another year. So cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños.
Yes.
That's so cool.
And then you said later, or Director Adams said, no cake.
Okay.
No pastel. But I want to say, I have told you before, in some countries you say, depending on where you are in South and Central America, you might call the same thing at different words. So in some countries, you instead of saying pastel, you say torta.
Torta.
But for example, in Mexico, when you say torta, what that means is a sandwich.
Oh yeah, I've had that. Seen that before.
You say pastel in Mexico, but in South America, you might say torta. So, but in other words, no pastel or no torta. And then you said a frog was the bad guy in here.
No, I think it might have been a misunderstanding.
Yes, a misunderstanding, I would say. Frog is sapo.
Sapo.
Sapo. Isn't that a cool word?
That is fun.
Sapo.
I like it. Sapo.
Yeah, I love that word. And finally, the word lettuce.
Ooh.
Lettuce. The word lettuce is lechuga.
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 Miss Sara, thank you so much for helping us out, learning the words in Spanish, teaching us all kinds of cool stuff. Well, friends, it's time for today's Wimage Lab. We're going to check in with Michael and see what he's got going on for today's Wimage. Frogs, cake, no cake, birthdays. Hey, Michael.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Good. I was kind of sad about the no cake, and then we're like, wait, salad, lettuce, and we might revise it a little bit too, because frogs, they're not known for loving cake, but maybe it's
They're not. And so we've started the Wimage, and so we're gonna just talk about this real quick, and then perhaps at the end of the show we can always come back.
Okay.
So I'll have Colleen bring my screen up.
Oh, this is the web-based Wimage, right?
This is the web-based Wimage, and so we're still working on it, friends. So when we're hoping to actually produce it and publish it soon. And so right now we started the story, and so there goes Wimee. He is flying with a parachute, and then there goes the frog. And so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna add the cake. In addition to the cake, we're gonna add the lettuce. And what I would love our friends to do is actually send me some more words that I can add into this Wimage, so that once we come back to me, I can actually show the entire visualization of how we're creating with the Wimage app.
All right. So we're going to check back with you later, Michael, later in the show. Friends at home, if you have any ideas for words to add, cake, frogs, maybe frosting, maybe more friends, maybe there's a giraffe at the party. All right, friends. Sibly, that friend of ours, he's always got funny things to say. So let's find out what today's Laughing with Sibly is.
How do you let bananas know you're grateful?
I don't know.
By saying, thanks a bunch!
Thanks a bunch. That's fun. Friends, I love hanging out with my friend, Director Adams from the Michigan Veterans Affairs Agency, and she's with us here today. Hi, Director Adams.
Hi.
Oh, thanks for spending some time with us today. I know that you came down to that exhibit at Art Prize and shared some thoughts about veterans and the importance of the work that veterans have done, both men and women, and how they convey their feelings. So I thought we'd learn from you a little bit more, though. Could you tell us what exactly does it mean to be a veteran?
Well, there are several definitions of veterans depending on who you ask. But for our purposes and friends, veteran is someone who served in the military. So either the Air Force or the Army or the Marines or the Navy or the Coast Guard or even the Space Force, which is pretty new. And so we look at that as people who served when there was not a war and even when there was a war. And so a veteran can be your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your neighbor, your teacher. I mean, veterans are all around.
I hear you. And we don't know necessarily by looking at someone if they're a veteran or not. And veterans come in all different ages and backgrounds. And now there's a time of year I know that's called Veterans Day. We should always be thankful for veterans, but especially during Veterans Day, what are some things we can do? Or tell us more about Veterans Day.
Well, Veterans Day usually falls on November 11th, and we honor veterans that are still living by saying thank you for your service. I mean, Memorial Day is for those who are no longer with us, but Veterans Day is just to kind of thank a veteran for what they've done and for signing up and volunteering and serving our country so valiantly.
I hear you. Now, what does it mean, by the way, to have courage, to be brave? How does that look or feel, or what does that feel like?
I think it's something that, when we are willing to step out and say, you know what, we're willing to help our friends and don't think about maybe some of the consequences or some of the things that may hurt us just to save our family. Or I think that's bravery and courage. It doesn't mean that you won't be scared or that you won't have fear, but it just means that you're willing to continue to move forward, to do something brave. So for instance, when you have to have a tough talk with your friend or your mom or dad, sometimes it's not easy, but, it takes bravery and courage to have those tough talks sometimes.
That makes sense. And a lot of times military families, right, they don't get to see each other all the time with birthdays or celebrations, and that must be tough.
Yeah, that can be really hard. I know when I was in the military, I spent 11 months and 23 days away from my kids. And that was really tough for me and for them. But you know what? We were able to send video messages and we were able to write letters. And we had so many great, wonderful people that would send care packages to us when I was in the military. And so it really made us feel like we were a part of what was going on at home. So, anything that you can do to thank a veteran, not even just saying thank you for your service, but you can do some of those things. You can write a letter to a veteran, or you can just be kind and brave and true in honor of all the sacrifices that veterans have made.
Wow. So powerful, so meaningful. Well, Director Adams, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Will you stick around as we play a game coming up pretty soon?
So excited to do that. And thank you, friends.
Yeah, of course. All right, we'll see you in a little bit at the game. But first, let's check in with Michael. I want to check in with Michael real quick before we play the game. Add to the list. How's it going over there, Michael?
Going well. So let me show you guys what I was able to create with our Wimage app.
Oh, cool.
So we've got the lettuce. We've got the frogs. Here goes the frogs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I want the lettuce. So with the Wimage app, we can actually add more words. Here goes the cake. I just tapped on the cake, and I can actually make the cake bigger.
Whoa!
Watch this.
Wait a minute. Oh, my good. Whoa.
That's a big cake.
Pretty great cake.
Yep, and I could duplicate the cake if we want to share the cake with. So how many frogs do we have, friends?
Oh, I see. I count 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So I can actually, by pressing the duplicate button, I just pressed that, and so I got another cake. Okay, so let's get 4 cakes, but I want to shrink the cakes down just a little bit so that we have enough room. And let's add, how many more cakes, friends?
Oh, we've got 4 frogs and 2 cakes, so we need 2 more cakes.
Okay, so I'm gonna press the duplicate button because duplicate means add another one. And so I just tap the duplicate button. And here it comes. And we need one more cake, Wimee.
One more.
Another duplicate button. And voila. There we go. Now let's go. I'm going to bring all of the frogs to their own cake. There we go. Boom. Now we've got a party.
It's fun.
Awesome.
Well, Michael, thanks for sharing the update on the Wimage, and we're ready now to play the game, right? Miss Sara and Director Adams, it's time for Add to the List. I want to think this. I'm going to start the list, and then Michael, you add to the list. Then Miss Sara, you add to that. We got to keep memorizing, adding, and stating what's on the list. So, Director Adams, you'll name what I said, what Michael said, what Sara said, what you said, and we go around a couple of times. Oh man. Okay. So, thinking of nature.
Wait,
yeah.
Can we take notes, or is this just from memory?
Yeah. Well, you tried doing that last time, Michael. we were on to you. So no, you just try to remember. We'll help each other.
Let's do it.
Okay, so thinking of nature, thinking of things we're thankful for, I'm thankful for the trees. Earlier I was talking about trees. I'm going to stick with trees. So add to the list, Michael. What are we all thankful for?
So Wimee is thankful for trees, and I am thankful for the sun.
Ooh, nice. Miss Sara, you're up.
Mimi's thankful for trees, and Michael is thankful for the sun. I am thankful for a good lemonade.
Ooh, lemonade. Love it. Director Adams, add to the list.
All right. Well, Wimee is thankful for the trees. Michael is thankful for the sun. Miss Sara is thankful for good lemonade. And I am thankful for the lakes.
Oh, the lakes. I love the lakes. Okay, so now we go around again. I'm thankful for trees, sun, good lemonade, lakes, and birds.
Ooh, birds. So Wimee is thankful for both the trees and the birds.
Whoa! You're changing up the order, Michael. You got to go around. I guess. I guess not. I guess we don't have to.
Well, if you want me to, I can.
Well, no. You know what? Let's go with your twist.
Okay.
I like it. So now we got to combine them in order with who said them.
Okay. Thank you. Now I just forgot what I even said.
Oh
no! So let's give it a shot. So Wimee is thankful for the trees and the birds. I am thankful for the sun. I'm also thankful for the insects. Miss Sara is thankful for a good lemonade. And Director Adams is thankful for the beautiful lakes.
Oh, man. Okay, so now, Miss Sara, you got to remember my two, Michael's two, and then you two, and you add a second.
So you gave him liberty, so you have to give him liberty. I am thankful for trees that grow near the lake, and they grow with the sun, and they make beautiful lemons, and little insects crawl in the lemons, and you make lemonade with those.
Oh, it's all over the map. Oh, man.
She got it all. She got it.
And the birds also like to visit the tree.
What? Miss Sara, you're turning this into a cool story. Okay, no pressure, Director Adams.
Well,
You're next.
I don't know which one Sarah's was. I heard all the trees.
What did you add, Miss Sara? Did you add? You had.
Oh, that's right. I have to add something. I was so excited. Well, I'm going to add what Joe is saying there. Applesauce. I am thankful for applesauce. The tree is a lemon tree with another tree beside that is apple tree, and you make applesauce.
An apple and lemon orchard. Nice. Okay.
I don't know if I can tell the story like Miss Sara.
We'll help you. You can just,
what I can say is that Wimee is thankful for the trees, and I'm just going to go around. Thankful for the trees. Michael's thankful for the sun. Miss Sara's thankful for lemonade. I was thankful for the lakes. Wimee was also thankful for the birds. Yep. Michael was thankful for the insects. Miss Sara was thankful for applesauce. And I am so thankful for the air that we breathe.
Oh, so true. So true. Okay. Now, I'm going to do everything backwards. I'll try. I'll wrap it up here, right? Okay, so backwards. I'm going to say the air we breathe. And then Miss Sara said applesauce, working with Joe. And then Michael said insects, and I said birds. And Director Adams then previously said Oh no! Wait. Okay. I might need a clue. Oh yeah, the lakes. The lakes. Thank you. Thank you. And then Miss Sara said it was a good glass of lemonade. The real deal. Lemons, pure sugar and water. Or do you sweeten? What makes good lemonade, Miss Sara? Lemon and
Sugar and water. Yes.
and okay. And
Sure.
okay. And then Michael said, oh man, backward. This is tricky. Can I have a clue, Michael? You said the sunshine! Here comes okay, sunshine. And then I started off with the trees. Did I get it?
Yes.
Woo! Man, this was quite a complex round of add to the list. This is fun. I like putting twists on things. So, friends, thanks so much for playing add to the list. Friends, I'm thankful that you've been hanging out with us. It's been fun spending time together. Keep creating. And I think we're ready for the dance party. So, let's start the music. Let's bring back the friends. Let's dance our way out. Kalaine, we're thankful for you running the show. Oh, thanks, Joe. Kevin, Joe said hi. Thanks, Joe. Good to see you.
Wimee's Words is brought to you by PNC Grow Up Great, Michigan Veterans Affairs Agency, Meyer, and with additional support from these great partners.